Somebody stole my Switch. So after the class was over, I immediately run to the principal's office and hoping the person that stole it turned it in. And they said that day they got nothing. I checked the library, the gym, the lost and found, the cafeteria. I ripped the school open, but I couldn't find it. And the problem is that it was Friday, so I would have to go 2 days without a Switch. That whole weekend, I was thinking of two things. One, hoping on Monday the person would give it back to me. And second, hoping my parents won't ask me on where it went. That whole weekend, my parents never asked me about it, so I was so happy. But my Switch was still missing. That Monday, I went to school and I found my Switch. But you're never gonna guess how. Like for part 3. I found my Switch, but you're never gonna guess how. So when I walked into the lunchroom that Monday, a kid went up to me and he said, "Hey, are you the kid that lost the Switch? Because they have it at attendance." So with excitement, I get off my chair and I immediately run to attendance. When I walked into the attendance office, I saw my Switch. When I walked in there, they said, "Oh, the kid came in here and they said that they saw it in a bathroom." But I never left it in any bathroom. I never went into any bathroom, so I know there was something up. But that's not the worst part. The moment I turned on my Switch, a different account was on it! This guy went on my Switch, made an account, and then literally deleted all my progress and downloaded a game for himself. I spent so long trying to win every single game and not have to start from square one. The lesson here is that if you have something very important, leave it home, do not bring it to school. Hey guys, so today is Mikey's birthday, but the problem is that he has a quarantine birthday. This past week, he was so upset because he was not able to see his friends or do anything for his birthday. So me, being the amazing brother that I am, gave Mikey a surprise car parade with all of his friends. Check it out. Yeah! My brother had a blast and he was so happy that all of his friends came. Mikey, happy birthday. I love you, dude. Story time. A few days ago, it was my brother's 20th birthday.
Okay, we get it, Nick. I'm old.
Let me say my story time! Anyway, so he was turning 20, but the problem is that he was having a quarantine birthday. So for his birthday, I wanted to throw him an amazing, humongous surprise. So I decided to contact all of Mikey's friends, and I said that we're gonna do an amazing, humongous car parade just for Mikey. Now, because it was a car parade, everyone obviously knew it was a secret, but somebody did not get the hint. One of Mikey's friends decided to spoil the whole entire surprise. If you want to know what really happened, like for part 2. Decided to spoil the whole entire surprise. Let me give you a little recap. Mikey and I were on our typical walks to the lake, you know, a very humble, typical day. Then one of Mikey's really good friends decided to call him. And you know, they were talking, they were having fun, they were just randomly talking. But then Mikey's friend said this. "Hey Mikey, your brother is setting up a huge surprise car parade for your birthday. Now he told us to keep it a secret, but I just wanted to let you know." But he didn't realize that I was standing right next to him. So I grabbed Mikey's phone and I said, "Hi." He quickly didn't know what to do, so he just hung up. I was so furious. I did tell the whole car parade group that Mikey knew about the surprise. Fortunately, Mikey didn't know when, so there was still a surprise factor. And you would hope that the person that spoiled the surprise would have some sort of remorse. He felt no regret for what he did, and he thought he was right in all of this. If you want to hear his side of the story, like for part 3. And he thought he was right in all of this. He made many claims that he thought that he was right in this whole conversation, and he thought that I was being very immature. He called me a baby and a little kid because he had no idea why I was upset with him. That's why I got so furious. I've planned this car parade for weeks, and he has no idea why I'm upset. He thinks that I should, if anything, give him an apology for making him feel so upset. Like, what the heck? So a week after he ruins the surprise, he calls me and he says, "I'm sorry that you think you deserve an apology. I'm sorry that your sensitiveness and your insecurities have made you feel this way." You know what? I guess that's the best I'm gonna get. Story time. You guys, I'm giving you a sequel that none of you asked for. So 2 weeks after my school closed because of the coronavirus, I was so upset that my teacher thought that I had it. I kept constantly saying to myself, do I have it? Do I not have it? Why did my teacher say I have it? I was so sad. But fortunately, they still had online school coming up, but I still had to see her. I was praying that she forgot about the whole situation. The moment that I hopped onto her Zoom class, she said, "Hi Nick, how are you? Are you okay? Are you still sick?" And now I'm thinking, well, she didn't forget. So the only way to prove myself that I never had it was to go to the hospital to get tested. If you want to know my results, like for part 2. To go to the hospital to get tested. So there I was, going to the hospital to prove to my teacher that I never had the coronavirus. Now at first it was smooth sailing. I got tested, my brother got tested, my parents got tested, everything was great. But of course there was a problem. So as my parents and I are about to leave, the nurse comes out and says that there's a problem with me. Literally the only thing that I was thinking of was, oh my gosh, I probably have it. So I was sitting on my chair and I was so scared, waiting for the nurse to say, "Nick, you have the coronavirus." The nurse came out and she said, "What's your middle name? We messed up on your middle name. Is it Steve or Steven?" And I was like, Steve? And then she says, "Oh, okay, good. Also, by the way, you came back negative." And I was happy because 1, I never had it. And 2nd, I could finally tell my teacher that she was wrong. If you want to know what happens next, like for part 3. I could finally tell my teacher that she was wrong. I was so excited to tell my teacher on how wrong she was. But at the same time, I was kind of scared. I was about to tell her how wrong she was until she said, "Guys, I'm so sorry to let you guys know that I have the coronavirus." And I was sitting there like, so you're telling me that you were complaining on how you thought I had the coronavirus when you actually got it? Now, me not having the coronavirus is a pretty sweet thing, but her accusing me for having something I didn't and her actually having it this whole entire time is the sweetest thing of all. Like, knowing that she was wrong, I didn't even have to tell her. The lesson here, kids, is that karma's a bitch. Isn't it funny that you accused me of having it when you had it this whole time? How's it going, guys? Nicky Thicky here, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm starting a brand new thing, and I'm going to start podcasting famous TikTokers. Now I'm starting with the amazing Chunky Greek.
Hello! Hi, I'm Chunky Greek.
Now, you may be wondering, we're in the same house, so we could obviously just be in the same, room and just talk it out, but,
But quarantine and coronavirus, Nick, let's just do that door, but we want to show people that quarantine is a good thing.
Yeah, and where's the fun in that? So we decided to do a Zoom call. Now, I've never done this before, so... Story time. So last Friday, I was at a pool party. I was swimming with friends, playing games, just having fun. And for the most part, it was amazing. While I was swimming, my dad came a bit early than expected. My dad walked up to me while I was swimming in the pool and he said, "Nick, get out of the pool, pack your things, we need to go right this second." And I was confused and scared because my dad really wanted me to leave and there was something crazy going on and I had no idea what was going on. So I'm in the car, I still keep asking my dad on what's going on and he's not telling me anything. But my brother texted me. And he said, "Guys, why aren't you home yet? Mom is bleeding out." If you want to know the reason why she was bleeding out, like for part 2. Hey guys, I just reached
500,000!
Mikey, I didn't reach 500,000.
Oh, sorry, Nick. I mean 400,000. Sorry.
I don't have 400,000 either.
You don't even have 400,000?
No. Hey guys, thank you so much for 300,000 followers on TikTok.
It's not even 500,000. Ah!
What's wrong? Why did you scream?
I thought the sun was hurtling at me. It's just you.
Mikey, I'm not the sun. It's just a yellow shirt. You know what, Mikey? You're being so mean to me. I'm leaving.
Nick, don't go. Nicholas.
You came here to apologize?
No. Here.
Feathers? You're giving me feathers?
Yeah. Do the world a favor and fly away.
Hey guys, so every single time we make a live, we try to be as respectful as possible.
And yet, I got banned for making live streams for 7 days because of juvenile content.
He didn't curse, he didn't say anything mean, and he didn't even strip naked.
I didn't. I was just sitting down doing nothing, and yet I got banned.
Is everyone going to be afraid of making lives because, God forbid, we say the word hello, we're gonna get banned?
Do you want me to make my lives from now on like this? 3, 2, 1. Hey guys!
Nick, did you just say hey guys? Not all your followers are guys. Don't be sexist.
Okay. Hey everyone!
Hey everyone? You're speaking English? That's so rude to the people who don't speak English.
Oh my god, I'm sorry guys.
Did you just say oh my god? Not everyone believes in God. Don't be rude to the...
And now you're waving, shaking your limbs? Not everyone has limbs, Nick. Now you're being offensive.
Bye, guys. Wait, I got banned?
Because you existed, and that offends people.
Am I worth nothing?
See, TikTok, you made Nicholas cry. This better be a glitch, because if it's not, then yo.